What's up YouTube, Dimlex here today. Welcome back to my predictions for E3 of 2017. This time, we're talking about Ubisoft. So with Ubisoft, there's two big franchises I want to highlight. Let's start off with Assassin's Creed. Now, we didn't get an Assassin's Creed game last year. Instead, we got a terrible movie. I thought this movie was going to be the saving grace for all video game movies, but turns out that was not the case. There's been a lot of leaks for this new Assassin's Creed game being set in ancient Egypt, and the game's either going to be titled Assassin's Creed Empire or Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know which name's better, you guys can take your pick. I am looking forward to having this Assassin's Creed game possibly take place in ancient Egypt, because that is definitely one of the settings I have requested for Assassin's Creed. The other one is feudal Japan. I don't know if they'll ever do it. I think they will, seeing that Assassin's Creed is a tentpole franchise for Ubisoft, so I think eventually down the line we will get a full-fledged feudal Japan Assassin's Creed game. And apparently the main character's name in this Assassin's Creed game is Bayek. He's a male character. Like I said before, there have been screenshots of the game that were leaked. It looks like you're going to be able to travel on boats. And who knows, you might be able to take a leap of faith off a pyramid or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, I'm glad that Assassin's Creed took a break last year. I think they needed time to recuperate, to figure out where they wanted to take this franchise. Because I think Ubisoft needs to reevaluate Assassin's Creed and figure out where this franchise is going. Seeing that Assassin's Creed Unity had a rough start. Then you had Assassin's Creed Rogue, which kind of split the community. Okay, this is for the current gen, this is for the old gen. Even though Assassin's Creed Rogue did tie in with Unity in some aspects, it was pretty much DLC for Black Flag. Now, one of the big highlights for Assassin's Creed Unity was its co-op. I really did enjoy playing that game mode. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't a big fan of the combat. They improved the combat in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Then they had us play as the Fry Twins, which was pretty cool. I like exploring London here and there. I like some of the DLC, like the Jack the Ripper DLC, or the segments where you go into World War I. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with this new Assassin's Creed game. Hopefully it reinvigorates the franchise, and maybe gives a better understanding where the story is going to go. Seeing that we kind of can follow the Assassin's Creed storyline through the past, but when it comes to modern day, it's like, what's really going on? Is there really an end game to Assassin's Creed? Probably not, seeing that this is a game series that's going to be around for a long time. Now moving on to another big Ubisoft title, Far Cry 5. Now we did get an announcement trailer for Far Cry 5, and it's set in Hope County, Montana, which is a setting I did not expect for Far Cry, but I'm all for it. Now, I'm not a big Far Cry fan, not that I don't like the games, I just haven't gravitated towards them. The only Far Cry game I really got to fully play was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. If they made like a full-fledged game out of that, I would definitely be interested. You can create your own character. You're fighting against this cult, which is quite interesting. I mean, the trailers have me intrigued. A lot of the characters within Far Cry 5 actually look quite interesting, so it looks like it could be a lot of fun. I hear it's also a co-op campaign as well, so you can have some fun playing with your friends. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of what Far Cry 5 has to offer. Maybe this time around I will get it. It does come out in February of 2018, so we got a while to wait for this game, but hopefully it turns out great. And another game I want to tackle from Ubisoft is South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Now, I never played The Stick of Truth, but I watched all the cutscenes pretty much for that game, and the game is hilarious. I think that's one of the big highlights of the game. It's just having a fun time, the characters of South Park. And I like how South Park: The Fractured But Whole is centered around superheroes, making fun of the genre. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm not a big fan of the whole turn-based gameplay system. You guys know that from my Final Fantasy videos. But who knows, maybe by the time of the game's release, I just might change my mind. And there are a few other announcements I would be surprised to see at a Ubisoft conference, which include The Division 2, a new Prince of Persia game, and maybe even a new Splinter Cell. I know it's been a good minute since the last Splinter Cell game. I definitely think that'd be beneficial for Ubisoft to develop another Splinter Cell game, but we'll just have to wait and see. But what do you guys think in the comments down below? What do you guys expect from the Ubisoft conference at this year's E3? Like, subscribe for more content of me on E3 and other games in general. I'm Dimlex. I'll see you in the future.